Hey everybody, it's CHANCHAI. It's Tuesday, June. Actually, it's now July, so it's July 1st, 2025. Hope you're all doing really, really well. So now we're live, and we're trying a few things different today. So I'm doing an early start first. So right now I'm testing out streaming also on YouTube as well as Twitch. But I'm trying to be on a lot of people's favorite platforms. We'll see how that goes. Let's put it on some VFTV while we do that though. But hope everyone's doing really, really well. Maybe I got the wrong thing here. Maybe. Let's try this. One sec. Trying to connect ourselves to the controller. We'll use the mouse while we're doing that. So let's set it to VFTV. Do full screen mode. Move the mouse down here. Anyways, I hope everyone's doing really well. I'm going to be checking how this is looking on YouTube as well, and just do some calibrations before we start the dojo sessions. But CHANCHAI'S dojo is live, and what am I settings on right now?
Let's see how many seconds you'll last. Are you ready for this?
But I hope everyone's been having a good week so far.
Ready, go!
Let's see if this does it. No, we actually had the correct button. That's all. So.
Knockout!
We just gotta plug it different. That's odd. What's going on here? Let's test on a different controller and see if it's the controller. I'd be very sad if it was. Sometimes these things do happen.
Ready, go!
Dear. Anyways, I hope everyone's doing really, really well today. We got, it's been an exciting couple weeks actually. It's been an exciting season. It's been a real exciting season for me with Virtua Fighter 5 Rebo. Right? Been doing really well in tournaments. Won a lot of them. Been doing really well in the Akai leagues. The start of this year, I won the Winter Akai leagues for PlayStation and got second for Steam, and then now I'm the Unified Champion for Spring. I just won. I got the top, the most number ones for both PSN and for Steam. And of course, Sakura-Con was an anime convention, won that tournament, epic battle with LD Wells in the grand finals. Also, at Fight Kingdom, won that as well. Had an epic grand finals battle with Koen Raku, and also was able to say it's like we had an awesome team battle between Oregon and Washington, and actually. Washington was like everybody. The matches were really good and really close, but like Washington was pretty much almost about to clean sweep, and I was the last member of the team left. But fortunately, I was able to get a win on everybody on Team Washington. So that was a real epic battle too, and we do have that on YouTube. And there've been other tournaments too, like. Dark Nova and LD Wells actually did come down to Portland for the first Portland Punish of the year, and I was able to win that one in January. That was really good battles there. It was a really tough tournament actually in Portland. And then and then of course the last couple weeks we had the North American Online Championship online qualifiers, and I got 5th, so I just shy of making. I almost secured a top 4 spot. That was a week and a half ago, and it was had amazing battles. It was a really amazing field. Fought one of the toughest field I've ever fought, and also, you know, like had good battles with everyone. And then this past weekend, while I didn't hit that mark, I also had epic battles with everyone and was able to get basically just out of the top 8. I was like basically tied for 9th, and so it was a lot of fun. It was very exciting. It was nerve-wracking, but the VF has been great. It's been awesome, and I've been having a wonderful time. So anyways, I'm going to check how everything is looking on all these streams, see if anything looks weird. Hey, Jabroni, good to see you. Hope you're doing really well. It is funny how my chat interface does look a little... Oh, I see. There's a main stream and there's a multi-stream. So I can look at the multi-stream. I gotta do permissions. Let's go grant permissions. Forgot we did this. Yes. Authorize. Good. Authorize again. Good. We're all set. Okay, good. Thank you. Okay, so now I can see that. Soy Akai, good to see you. I'm doing really good. I hope you're doing good, my friend. Hope you're ready for some good training tonight. So, as usual, we try to do some good training here today. So I should be able to read the chat from both YouTube and from Twitch. I am starting to move some content into TikTok as well and Instagram. Just trying to do a lot more on the social medias and kind of expand it, and also just get a lot, you know, just get stronger with my presence on there, and hope you guys will enjoy it. Trying to meet you guys where everyone's at, and hope everyone's having fun with it. And so, yeah, Soyokai, how'd everything go? How did, so Soyokai, tell the chat your story, because your story is amazing, right? You did regional tournament in the Latin American region, right? So did you guys go to South America or Central America? But you guys had tournaments, like offline tournament this past weekend. And on top of that, you had someone fill in for you on the regular Sunday event too. So I hope it's been amazing. Poke Suzuki, so good to see you. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing very, very good. Hope you're doing very, very good. We're going to be getting the show on the road very soon. In about 5 minutes, I'll start a room up. But I hope everyone's just, you know, having a good time this weekend. This is, you know, we got beautiful summer weather and lots of stories to tell. I'm only preoccupied because I'm trying to figure everything out and getting used to some expanding my setup a little and see how it goes. My hair is a bit sloppy. I was busy taking care of my car today, taking care of my van, and that was good, so it's on the good path. So let's see here. These things look pretty good. Let's see how the stream looks. So then does my channel show live? It does show live, okay.
Round one. Ready, go!
It does look funny doing that. Okay, here we go. Okay, that's looking pretty good.
Knockout.
You can see chat. Actually, I like doing this too. So now I've got another way to do all this.
Round two.
Actually, I'm going to try doing something interesting with my setup here. So, it's like I thought 3 screens is plenty, and now it's like 4 screens if you're counting like the phone. And it's fun. Trying to work all this, you know, try to the modern live stream environment. It's just very, very interesting and very cool. But everyone is everywhere, and it's like I probably will test out what it looks like when it's going to TikTok and Instagram and wherever else, you know. But yeah. So guys says, I'm putting extra work on this thing called VF, to be honest. I appreciate that you are. You've been like amazing, man. You're fighting hard, and you fought like, look, Lao Fairs, of course, is like amazing player. So yeah, keep it up. But you're a player who came from Tekken and has been really putting a lot of effort in VF as like content creator, but as organizer, but also as a fighter. And so I appreciate it. I'm glad you're here with us today. I'm glad we're going to be sparring. You know, we're going to get this going pretty well. For some people, it's like there's like an off season for some. Off season is when you train, actually. So the fun thing about off seasons is that's when you really train and when you prepare. Though some people are preparing really hard for Evo, so that's where a lot of people are getting quiet on social media, because there's people preparing for Evo. And Evo has actually got quite a few interesting players. We got players from Japan. We actually have some of the best players in the world that are going to be playing at Evo. So we got, I believe, Homestay Akira, his wife. Sounds like Shiwapan might be there. Sounds like even more. So we will see who's all there. Evo is going to be amazing. Yeah, yes, Jabroni. It is definitely going to be pretty amazing there. So, yeah. And Baba, good to see you. Hope you're doing really well.
Round 2.
Hope you're doing really well. Okay, I'll get the room started as soon as this. So this is cool. We got Loose Leaf and Signia. Loose Leaf is, I think, a strong Tekken player that is playing VF. I'm not sure their background. I know that Loose Leaf is one of the people who really helped support Tricky in the background this past week. I got to hear some of that during. Tricky has kind of found a way to overcome, or to manage, couldn't say overcome, to manage when rage sets in. And Loose Leaf is one of those people, as well as Speed Kicks, Adam Yuki, Setsuna. And if I'm missing anyone, I apologize, but I know that group really was there to help support Tricky in the background, help her kind of manage, you know, get through the rage and find her calm in the fight, you know, find a better calm. Yeah. Jabroni Kenobi, awesome. Yeah. Well, you know, I think it's good when all the fighting games are doing well. So if Tekken's doing well, that's good too, because it does stimulate more people playing 3D fighters, and it does help VF, right? And of course, I of course always want VF to do well. So we're going to, what is going on here? Here we go. Oh my gosh, really? I have to use the keyboard for this. Okay, we do I.
Are you ready for this?
What is going on with my controller? Steam, what are you doing? Of course, Steam is always doing something funny. Steam input, giving me hell. So I've had funny moments with Steam input, just for the record. But I don't know if that's the real reason here. We're gonna see, because my controller seems ready, seems registered, you know. Yeah, it's looking good here. Alright.
Ready, go!
Do I just have to like unplug and replug? We'll see. I actually had trouble with this just earlier. It's just like the game not wanting. I might restart the game. Let's be ready to restart the game and see if that does something. Probably will. I would not be surprised if it does. But for me, yes, absolutely. Thank goodness for Virtua Fighter 5 Revo. Thank goodness for Virtua Fighter 5 Final Showdown and Ultimate Showdown. I love this series, as you all know, but I really, really love this game so much. So this and Revo, Sega's attention to Revo right now frees me to appreciate whatever VF6 is as it is, but also because I'm loving this game and I love Final Showdown so much, so like I can embrace what Virtua Fighter 6 needs to be, because Virtua Fighter 6 has to really grab a whole new generation of players. Yes, it should please people like me, but it should totally make its mark on fighting games for a whole new generation. It should get a lot of new people to want to play fighting games that weren't playing before, and it should get people that play fighting games to want to play Virtua Fighter. And this game does that too, but Virtua Fighter 6 is like really the big statement, you know, and I'm excited for that. And but because of how things are going with Revo, rollback netcode, replay takeover, getting to play people from around the world, and it plays very well, actually, if I'm being honest. And all these things, it puts my soul at ease. And we're gonna do our normal password. I'm gonna tell everyone that we're streaming and we're commentating. We're gonna join in as a spectator first, but just to make sure that as many people can play will play. And the room is now open, everybody. Come on in. I'll post in some places about it, but I'm definitely gonna read the chat. ASL Pirate, hello. Yeah, Tekken 8 and VF to play is amazing. It is, yes. And I do honestly enjoy Tekken 8. I honestly do. So I haven't been on the hate train for it. I'm just like, it is what it is. But I also know that, you know, as a VF player, I'm also like, we do have our favorite games out there. If your favorite game is Tekken Tag Tournament 1, like, it's out there. But I wish it was more accessible, but it's out there. Tekken Tag Tournament 2 is out there now, and Tekken 7 is out there too, and Tekken 6 BR. So there's like all these generations, but I love this game so much. I love Revo so much. I love Final Showdown so much. All right, let me sort a few other things while we're doing this. So what was it that I needed to do here? Devil Ray, so good to see you. Devil Ray, I hope you're feeling a lot better. I hope you're feeling way better this week. You've gone through so much the past couple weeks, so big hugs to you, and really hoping you're doing really well. Hoping you're doing really, really well. But I'm definitely gonna read that thing on Sega. Definitely gonna read that. Because I'm very excited. Today there was an awesome interview that was released by Shinji Utsumi, who's the current, well, at the moment he's CEO of Sega of America and Sega Europe, president of Sega. He was COO, Chief of Operations, right? He's had so many roles, but he's really the person that this is like his era. And this era for like the past, I would say maybe year and a half, looks really cool with Sega. Like, this is why I'm so energized as a VF fan and traditionally as a Sega fan. And I'm really excited to see what they do. And I really like what they're doing so far, especially on Virtua Fighter front. But even on the RDG front, I think Stranger Than Heaven looks really awesome. When it was called Project Sentry, it's officially Stranger Than Heaven. Looks so good. I'm really excited for that. Yeah, and actually, I got my son Sonic Shadow Generation, and it's actually really fun. So he's playing that today. So anyways, I'm gonna catch up on the chat, and looks like we're getting the players, but we're definitely gonna let other people know that the room is open. So let's see here. So what I was gonna do here was mark that we are now online. And let's see. Pop open. (20064). Okay.
Round one. Ready, go! Knockout! Round two. Ready, go! Knockout!
Let's go copy paste.
Round three. Ready, go! Knockout.
Thank you guys all for your patience, by the way.
Round 4. Ready, go!
Let me make sure we're on the right spot here. Yeah, that's looking good.
Knockout.
Alright, we're at 12 people. We've got room for 4 more. Room for 4 more.
Round 5. Ready, go! Knockout.
I'm really happy that players like Tricky and even Denkai have been and many more have been opening themselves up to league mode more, because they're realizing the benefits that it has for tournament play too. Like, it's not everything, but it helps a lot. It really does. And so more and more players are understanding how much this can really help them, and that it's that you want to be a stronger player overall. You want to be good in your long set battles, but you also want to be good in short set and even medium set. You want to be a good virtual fighter, you know? And so I'm glad that more players are embracing more formats, right? Just like people with rank, they can benefit from playing long set, they can benefit from playing league, they can benefit from playing tournaments. It all goes together. It's all part of the complete package. You do what you can, but you end up finding that they all support and help each other. And that's what we do as fighters, is we all help and support each other too. So, alright, we've posted, at least on the Discords we've posted. I don't think we need to post on the Twitter or other formats right now, but I think it was good to do that. It was good to just let everyone know in Discord, hey, come on in. So we got room for 1 more. And we've got B4K4, great Leon player from Canada, from the Toronto area, I believe, or close to there. Alright, so right now, we're waiting for the battle between Whitmer and Dr. Dog, 2 players from my region. When they finish fighting, the league will start. Now, here's a heads up. When the league starts, some players may crash. That's okay. If that happens, I will suspend the league just so that the players can come back in, and we will try to make sure that everyone can play. And we do about 2 chances of this. I do about 2 chances where I may reset the league on the first round or after the first round, just to make sure that as many people can play in the whole league as possible, because these things do happen. It is unfortunate that on the PC side there's so many variables, especially on Windows, and so we've seen all kinds of stuff happen. So sometimes we have seen leagues cause a player to crash, and that happens. And so if it happens to you, that's okay. Just try to get back into the room as soon as you can. Now, if somebody does take your spot, I'll just apologize and say it's kind of how it rolls. But let's see how this goes. Do we see any crashes? I do not see any crashes. All 16 are starting. The crashes may start when the game starts, but hopefully not. And if not, we won't restart it. We'll just start as is. So we'll see if this is a warm-up round or not, but I see all signs point to this working out really well. So good luck, have fun. You're in the league now.
Round 1.
Each game you will fight a different opponent. You will be fighting 15 battles for the league, and it's a lot of fun. I don't keep track of the score. You can if you want. You can take pictures of it, do whatever you want. I want you to bring in what you want into the league. If your goal is to win the league, by all means, play that way. If your goal is to work on your matchups, by all means, play that way. If your goal is just to have fun or try stuff out or play your alt, by all means, do that, because I want you to get as much as you can of what you want from this league. At least as much as I can provide. And if you want to ask questions, you want to comment, you want to ask for tips, even based on what character you just fought, I'm happy to help. I'm not in the league right now. I am spectating. Normally I will play after a while, but usually I prioritize my guests. I have a host personality. It's just the way that I do it. I want to make sure you guys are having fun, and I'm having fun making sure of that. And then I'll have fun too. I'll have fun fighting later too. So everyone's got their views on different games, but yeah. Awesome. Soil Kai said, yeah, so you did have to run the event on that too. Hello, blah 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 again. It's gonna be a fun Evo, yes. So we're going back to the start of the chat. ASL Pirate, I'm happy that you're cheering on for VF though, and I appreciate you joining us, being good company here. So happy. So happy. And I'm happy that it is like your favorite fighting game too. Okay, if you can't see my room on Steam, usually that means it's full, but at the time that you messaged that, I don't think that was the case. So I hope that you were able to make it now. And I do need to make this full screen. It is full screen. Yeah, what am I doing? Okay. Sorry about that. But yes, thank goodness for VF. Devilry says it's hot here. It is. I'm gonna join later sessions. Okay, no problem. Yeah, no problem. I just hope you're enjoying the show, enjoying the community.
You've got nothing.
I love watching VF too. I do. I'm glad you like watching it, Jabroni. So this is what Jabroni said. Sega's whole philosophy with VF has always been to not make a new game unless they have something to innovate with it, so I'm excited. Yeah, I'm very excited for VF6. There's a lot new going on with it for sure. And I do think they're swinging for the fences, and I'm happy they're doing that. It doesn't always pair well for the old guys, but most of them are cool with it, but it's always amazing for new generations, and it's always what needs to be done. So let's see what they do. Yeah, so definitely gonna let the next VF be what it's gonna be, and then we'll see how it does on its metric. But the good thing is this, my favorite fighting game already exists, and I can play it for the rest of my life, but hopefully I get a new favorite fighting game with VF6. Yeah, Shuji Itsumi has got a really good track record. And you know what? One of my favorite developers he helped found, right? Q Entertainment by Tetsuya Mizuguchi. Q Entertainment is a real darling in my heart. I pretty much love all the games that were coming out from them that were meant for gamers, right? All the puzzle games, you know, but also from the Sega days, I freaking love Rez, right? And so I love Child of Eden as well. Gonna try to get my son to play that on the Kinect. We'll see.
Round 3.
Yeah, Stranger than Heaven's looking so wild. All right, you got the passcode now, 4565. So Sega is always working on a racing game. That formula never fails, but I do like that they do separate what their racing game is about. Actually, a lot of the kart racers have kind of carved their own identities, which I think is good. But then again, there are a lot. The good thing is we don't remember all the bad kart racers, that like the terror bad ones that have come out. So that's always good that we don't have to remember those. So ASL Pirate, my main is Leon. Leon is absolutely my main, and I definitely have a reputation for my Leon. So yeah. I think something like Fuzzy Guard will still exist in VF6. It just might be a very different form, right? It just might be like the Guard Throw Escape or something like that. But I do think some form of option select defense to kind of pad things on the lower end or the easy end, right? Because they want the game to have interesting flow and decisions, so there's still going to be overlapping defense, I believe. I just think we'll see what form it takes. But the thing that you want is, you want it to have the good stuff of a beat 'em up game. You don't want it to completely play like a beat 'em up game as a fighter. So we'll see what they end up doing, right? And you also don't want it to be just pure chaos. You don't want it to feel like Rock'em Sock'em Robots, even if VF sometimes looks a little bit like Rock'em Sock'em Robots, you know. But you want it to be gorgeous, and they're going to make it gorgeous for sure. But we'll see how it flows in play, in control. I don't think they're going to screw it up though. I do think they're going to go for fast-paced exchanges still. I just hope that they find good ways to teach it, good ways to, you know, like when a player wants to play single player, I want them to kind of feel that flow and feel them growing in that flow. in that single player mode. And the single player mode might be a hybrid multiplayer and single player mode where you just play a bunch of bots and humans and you're unlocking stuff and you're just having fun. And so there'll be people that play for fun and have fun just playing in there, getting stuff, right? And then there'll be people that are out there trying to be stronger and stronger and stronger. That's kind of how real life martial arts works anyways. And so that's how real life competitive games work anyways. And so I'm really hoping that that is felt through in VF. Make it fun for everyone. Make it fun for all of the use cases, and definitely have meat on the bone for the competitive player to really, really want to stick with it and never let go. But also make it just rewarding without burning you out. Right? I think we've had about 15 years to understand, to like implement gambling mechanics in games to get us to like be hooked on loops. But I think it's time to let us just enjoy it at our pace, always fully, without feeling like try to reduce the heavy FOMO. Because in my experience, that heavy FOMO, it's powerful for like 1 year and then you lose people after 2. And I do think there's a real burnout, but I think, you know, if you find the right flow that can get the masses, I think that'll be great. While the league is in session now, I definitely was cool about everyone is welcome to join. That has a decent connection to the room. Yeah.
Knockout.
Let's see.
Round 5. Ready?
Yeah, I am glad that you reached out for people to get some rounds with others. That's always good to do. Make sure that you do add your opponents, and also it is good to have you here, Josh. So Chairman Mao, wonderful to have you on the stream. Actually, I'm really happy to have you here. We go way back, so we go back 25 years, and I really appreciate you, my friend. No problem, V4K4. I understand how that goes when you haven't played a character in a while. And then also a lot of, you know, the whole scene has kind of changed too. So it's all good. Oh no, we had a disconnect? Shoot. So we missed it this time, but next time we'll. Yeah, Tricky says she hates gambling mechanics. Good qualifying statement about connections, yeah. She's sparring with Adam. I'm really happy about that. I'm happy that you had good. I'm really happy that you had good connection with Adam, though. That is like the big test. It's the big test for a lot of reasons. It's a big test because of where Adam's at. That the internet's not the best in that area too. And but Adam is getting the best internet that they can. But you know, sometimes we can't choose our geography. That is awesome, Tricky. That is really awesome. Alright, now I'm going to get to focus on what's going on here. Signia has been exciting to watch, and so I'm glad that they've been playing VF. Signia is well known in the Soul Calibur community, among others, and is a person who always takes things very seriously with understanding the system of a game and exploring the competitive. And they're an optimizer. From talking to them, I feel like they're the person who's always trying to optimize. You know, they probably are like, what does that mean? Isn't everyone trying to optimize? I would imagine, but I'm like, not everyone tries to. Everyone optimizes a different thing, you know. But which is not by itself optimal. But that is kind of how people are, and that's what makes fighting games so fun. Is to, especially Virtua Fighter, to test everyone's different ideas about the game against each other, prove some stuff too. And then, but also make more test cases, make more base cases, improve, adjust your hypothesis, you know, nail down the theory more, and eventually figure out what the actual laws are. You know, that's what I love about fighting games. That's what I love about games. Period. Okay. So, let's see here. Alright, so what we got here. Okay, now, so Firebird says, okay, now after some salt and thought, I have to ask, how do I play off of single hits? Example, Tricky when she uses Eileen's 2 hook swings to get a stagger for 1 hit into a combo. Because strings ain't it. Strings are not it, but really depends on what they're doing. The thing is the core of VF, like a lot of times what I teach in VF, like the foundation is the boxing. And the boxing are single attacks. And the boxing, and they're usually the fastest attacks. So what is the boxing? The boxing is the high jab, the low jab, which I'll call punches. Then we got the elbows, which just means 14 frame mid if your character's got it. Because there's usually common traits with the 14, sometimes 15 or 13 frame mid. The 14 frame mid is really important. And then, so this is the E, so punches, elbows. Then we have throws. Throws are so important because you need to understand why they're good. You'll later understand why they have downsides too, but you'll understand very much why throws are so fundamental in this game. If you don't understand them, you're going to be in big trouble. And then you have defense. I usually call this PETE, and the E is is part of defense. But because we used to call them escapes, but escapes is confusing because you can be throw escapes, it could be evade, and defense does mean evade. It does mean throw escape. It means guarding. It means movement too. So the boxing consists of the punches, the basic punches, the elbows, the throws, and the defense. This is important because you learn how to understand the game at its very base, fastest speed. You got your fastest high with the high jab. You got your fastest EX low with the low punch, but it's not being used as a low. It's being used to flat out to interrupt any attack that's slow. It's used to set the tempo. It's used to crush the high punch. It's used to crush highs. And then you've got elbow, which says, I don't want you to crush me. I don't want you to crush my high, and I don't want you to crush my low. If I do a high, you're gonna low punch me. If I do a low, you might hop me. If I do an elbow, you can't do either of those, so we're playing very strongly on frames, because I know that if I'm +2, there's not many attacks that are gonna beat an elbow when I'm +2 or more. Even if I'm +3, +4, same thing. That elbow is gonna win out against almost all of the attacks that you got. So this is how you play very efficiently with the pokes of the game. This is why it's common to deal with somebody doing a low punch into a throw against you. And then when you start trying to defend and you realize they're low punching the throw, then you want to hit them back after they low punch because you want to hit them out of the throw. But then now they did low punch counter into a fast attack, like a fast counter hit launcher. Low punch into launcher, really strong. That's why people play low punch into stuff, and then they play high punch into stuff too. Now, in Tekken, there's a lot of attacks that you really want that are standing. And also in Tekken, if you were to do low punch too much in Tekken, there's a lot of risk because they could crush it with like hop kick. They could parry it and combo you. They could low block and do not much. They could high block and do not much in Tekken. So in Tekken, if you're gonna do a low, you're kind of pressured to do a big low when you do it. And low punch is good at just stopping string pressure, or like generic pressure in Tekken. But in VF, lowing is how you stop mashing. If your opponent's mashing, like low punch will just stop them. And not only that, it gives you the power to force them to guess. And they have to guess if you're going to attack them, in which case they better defend. Or they have to guess if you're going to throw them, in which case they should throw escape or attack, right? And the throw escape doesn't really reward them. The throw escape just kind of saves them. The attack is actually how you kill people that try to throw. So if you can predict when your opponent's going to throw, like you really know when they're going to throw, then that guard throw escape is no longer like rewarding that, but it was saving you. And it was really important to save you when you didn't know what they're going to do. But the more certain you are that they're going to throw you, the attack is the actual answer to punish the throw. So why would they want to throw you? They want to throw you because you want to defend. Because throw will be guarding and throw will be sidestepping. So when they've figured out that you like to do those things, respect their turn, then they go for throw. That's the logic. And so, like in boxing, you said the most important punch in boxing is the jab. and it's for a very similar reason. It disrupts people. It messes the opponent's flow, right? And it's also the points. Boxing is a points game, is a point sport, you know, so those matter. But it's really fundamentally powerful as a tool, and it sets you up for the 1-2. It sets you up for everything else. It creates decision points. That's what these basic pokes help you create decision points in Virtua Fighter. I hope that made sense, but I will say this. If your opponent's doing a lot of strings, 2P will just kill strings, generically. Now, there's a lot of strings that do have mids in the middle, especially heavyweight characters, and Jackie have like strings that have like a mid on second or third attack. Now, those are the things that are good at beating 2P, but for when you see like Lao, like, or even Pi, or a lot of characters rushing with punches, low punch will just stop them dead in their tracks, and you make a choice right away, and they're like, oh. And if they guess wrong, they hurt. If they guess correctly, they get to strike back at you or throw you. But it's a guess, so yeah. All right, so the sports slot looks like they're kind of stuck. I apologize. Sorry that I couldn't spare the two bottom here because I was busy chatting and reading the chat. I should have stuck with this for a while to make sure. But I appreciate your patience, all, and we're going to keep the league going. But I do apologize. But I hope you do. You know, meet up, play with the others too, and you can wait. And the next league will start probably in an hour from now. So sports slot, I am sorry that sports slot was one that couldn't stick in here. You can join the room, but you would just be watching if you join the room at this point. But I appreciate it if you do. But you can also go play VF, and this league will finish approximately 1 hour from now. I'm really sorry, Anto. Really sorry.
Ready, go!
So Dr. Dog versus Two Scoops of Face. I've been enjoying watching these two get stronger as well. Dr. Dog is someone that's in my local scene, so we do get to spar and work on the game, like get to explore the game together more. And I love having more local Akira rivals. I've got a couple now, and it's just really, really a happy thing for me. I feel very blessed with that. And Two Scoops of Face has been very, they started very aggressive, and they are still aggressive, but they've been balancing more and more defense each time and finding that flow more and more. And I like that. That's a very fast way to learn a game. It's a very fast way to explore interactions. It's very good. It's not a bad thing to do at all. I know that coming from certain games, it feels like it's a terrible thing to do, but actually VF can, as long as you eventually learn defense, learning VF through offense is very fun, and is actually a pretty fast learning process because you run through so many situations so much. But it can be frustrating if you get blown up enough, right? But it can also be stimulating depending on your personality type and your learning approach. So yeah. Two Mass, very good to see you again, and glad you're here. Yeah, it's really too bad about Sports Slot's internet crash. Really sorry about that. Tricky, I think I would be up for that. I would love to do that. I would love to do that. That would be a lot of fun to participate in this CHANCHAI'S Slam. That would be a lot of fun. That would be a lot of fun. So yes, you could count me in, but and if my situation changes or if my situation gets less stable, I'll let you know. So that's my only concern, is that if my situation gets a little more in flux, I'll let you know. But you know that I'd be honored to do it, and I'd be very happy. And if CHANCHAI'S gives VF the time of day, we have to support that too. We actually really do. Like, it's important. So this could be one of the very best things we could do for Virtua Fighter. Like, this is one of the best things we can do for our game. Okay, sorry.
Round one.
The tricky ball. Okay. Well, yes, the tricky ball. Okay, you're meaning that it's an event like that? This is still one of the best things we could do. Yeah, this would be awesome. I would love it. I would love the tricky ball. The tricky ball would be amazing. Yes. Sorry, you were just saying that it would be cool to do an event that's like the Sage M Slam. Yes, 100% though. It is still one of the best things we can do. That's why I think a lot of people, when they see this idea on paper, love it and understand it. So I would love that. The hard part is, yeah, some people are like that, yeah. So yes, please do. Tricky, this would be amazing. And the community, please support this type of event. Please raise the profile for this event. We need that. We need to support each other. We need to make sure people know, you know. This is huge preparation for VF6. Like, this has to be done because this is also astroturfing for VF6, right? Like, because when VF6 comes, we have to do something similar. But I would love a series of this. I would love this to be an ongoing thing. We do need to get broad appeal influencers to enjoy the game, and coaching is the best we could actually do in this particular game. You know, the tag games have a potential advantage. I think games like 2XKO intend to utilize tag as a way to do this, but that's still really hard. But I think VF, we've gotten so much better at teaching the game. I think I have a better idea of, you know, I think I have better ideas now of how I would guide somebody towards an event. You know, as opposed to a lifelong VF player, right? That's a very different thing. It's like, okay, this person has goals. What are these goals? You know, what is the performance goals? Who are they fighting? What should we do? Those things. And it's great to show all of that, you know? I think it's great to show all of that. I would love it. And it's great for the growth of the coaches. It's really great for the growth of the coaches too. For me, for you, for Juicebox, for everyone who would likely be a coach in this, it will be an enlightening experience. I like all of that. I feel like there's something out there that's gonna really like be fire, and I'm not sure what that is, but I have a feeling there's got to be something using the Tricky name for this particular thing, you know. But the Tricky Ballroom is great. Tricky's Ballroom is great. The Tricky Ball is good too. But I know there's got to be some. Oh my God! How many people? This league is gonna go pretty fast. Actually, I'm sorry. There's okay, so a lot of people really are stuck. Yeah, some of these came back.
Round one. Ready?
Let me see what we're gonna do. Yeah. I was thinking of something that would totally not be on brand. You would still not do it, but it would make me laugh because it's too American. It's too Americano. I was thinking of like Limey's Hoedown or something, you know. But you know, Tricky Square Dance. No, I'm just joking. So, you know, Trick Shot's cool. Trick Shot's cool. I like Trick Shot. Trickathlon. That is so cool. You're on the right track, Necromancy. You're on the right track. Tricky Shot's cool too. Yeah, and you can read it many different ways, and you can do lots of different logos with Tricky Shot. But I feel like, yeah, it's the trick. The why is what's making this quote unquote tricky, right? Because it's like, oh, I still want to keep it tricky because we want to identify that. What are we gonna get? Like, how are we gonna make this like really, really stick? You know, like really stick. And it's like, yeah.
Knockout.
Old dogs, new tricks. That's cool. I actually like that. Huh. Yeah. Tricky Ballroom Bonanza is actually not is actually on a pretty, that's a pretty good Tricky Ballroom Blitz. I like it's in the right direction actually. Going with 3 words is actually pretty good. Like there's a way to use tricky is something that can be used in a 3-word name pretty well. So like yeah, if we're using tricky, I think a 3-word is on the right direction. Really feeling that. And the acronym can become really good too. Yeah. Tricky's Tap House. You know. Tricky's Tech House. Let's see.
Ready?
No.
Go!
There's something out there. We're gonna find it. But I do like the Tech House. Yeah. Tricky's. I think that could actually be a segment for your stream, right? The Tricky's Tech House. I think Tricky's Tech House would be really cool as like a series. Yeah. But also, yeah, you can do. But yeah. She is. Yes.
Round 2. Ready? Go!
We're all trying our best to support you too, you know? We're trying to support each other. And this is where I also have to thank Sega for the VF Legacy project. Because the VF Legacy project is a whole astroturfing for the Legacy audience to be in on preparing for VF6. And I really am grateful for that, right? There is, of course, some of our quote-unquote stars that want to wait for VF6 itself, but Revo is really like allowing us to really try to get our game really good for Revo, but in that process could potentially for us also get our game really good for VF6. That's how I've always seen this. Like when they announced like Revo and then they announced VF6, I'm like, this is what they're doing. They're laying the ground for our community to step up. They're laying the ground for them to step up, but they're laying the ground for our community to step up. They're giving us a lot of chances here. Yeah, I like what Necromancy Black said too. Like TNT being the tricky newcomer tournament is actually really cool. Total Team Tricks School is neat. Yeah, but using the acronym, which Tricky did mention before, is really good. Yeah. Yeah, online training will be awesome. Interactive training or interactive, like, that is something that was kind of awesome about the PS4 era that could be done better within the game, was the whole remote access thing, right? And I think we can do a lot with that and more. So I know that lots of people have been demanding online training mode, like interactive online training mode, and I agree with that too. Like I think it's a must actually. I think like I think there's got to be a way to package it right and to really make it like an activity you want to do. And it's kind of like when you watch kids play Smash, right? And they all want to do like the home run derby against each other, right? Where they want to knock the thing as far as possible, and then they play it like it's an Olympics game. You know, you can do, you know, those things are cool. Like that can be done too, right? I think Tricky can make use of other aesthetics. I think in VF6 we're gonna have really good representation of the wrestling demographic. That's gonna be covered so much, and ever since we saw that Wolf Hawkfield trailer, we know wrestling's gonna be covered in VF. We don't have to worry about it. So Tricky doesn't have to take the wrestling mantle. What I do like though, I love that they're showing the really cool side of cinematic martial arts, and I think that's going to be a thing that we can leverage too, right? And I would love to see Times Square Kung Fu do a lot more like Virtua Fighter content. That's gonna be awesome if they can get the next generation of audience. Then that would be pretty awesome, having them do something with VF also. I do like the Tricky's Ballroom Royale. Like Ray is on fire. Necromancy Black and Ray are both on fire on this. So I like the Tricky's Ballroom Royale actually a lot, and I didn't expect to, but I really like that. How about Tricky's two-step triathlon? Just kidding.
Round one.
Yeah, I love that VF is gonna go. So I really love that that VF6 looks like it's going hard on story. That they're flexing their writing staff. That's how it feels to me. Like, or at the very least, their concept staff. But let's just imagine that they've been doing so many things that suggest story, right? They showed Akira and Stella was a big deal because Stella is like, oh, that looks like Sarah, but we know it's Stella, and then they give a subtitle to give you a hint, and so this means there's a story focus. This really means there's a story focus, and the way that the concept art they released for that, and then of course Wolf, and the Wolf being introduced with his backstory being alluded to. Again, they're really flexing story. And I love it because it's not something I would have expected them to ever do, right? So I'm really, really happy that VF is just saying, no, we're doing the whole thing. We're not leaving anything on the table, you know?
Round three.
Too bad, Necromancy Black. Yeah, savage indeed. Sag. Well, you know, we could use the Eileen. So, you know, Eileen is in Super Monkey Ball, or could be. So we have an Eileen Super Monkey Ball, and we just call it Tricky, you know, Super Tricky Ball. You know, but the logo is the Super Monkey Ball, spin-off of Super Monkey Ball. I mean, the character's name is I. So, you know, so it's like, you know. So it's the Super Tricky Ball, you know, and that's alluding to one of the great games that have been made. Yeah, the demon flip is the ball. Yeah, exactly. And she is rotating. Yes. So, you know. And, I mean, the character's name is I. You know, so it's like, yeah, we've got Super Tricky Ball. You know. Yeah, commission that art immediately and trademark it. So. I like short hair Eileen, but pigtails is cool. Actually, I do like the long hair Eileen a lot. So I do miss the Final Showdown Eileen costumes with all of them wearing kimono dresses and like short kimono, not even kimono, but short dresses, short Japanese dresses with long hair, right? But that hair was all over the place. It's like that's like what's the name of Will Smith's daughter again? Willow Smith. It's like Willow Smith's like I twirl my hair back and forth. It was like Final Showdown Eileen costumes were like I twirl my hair back and forth, or I whip my hair back and forth. So, I do like the current hair physics because that was like too much. Like it was so distracting fighting, including fighting your Eileen, but fighting the other Eileens on Final Showdown's costumes with like the hair just flipping all over the place, you know, because Eileen is just moving so much. Oh, Firebird, not so random. It's very relevant to the topic and pretty awesome. Demon flip art, awesome. All right, B4K4, here we go.
Bring out. Round 2. Ready, go.
Oh, our pleasure, Tricky. Our pleasure.
My time is here.
STB. STB sounds good. The super tricky ball? Yeah, we're gonna find it. Yeah, I like super tricky ball. You can even make the STB like logo in the ball, right? So T is easy to squeeze stuff between it. So the S and the B can squeeze into the T. Yeah, you can definitely make that logo into a ball itself. And you can even have you could even see like use silhouette. And you can do a lot of things. I can imagine a lot of STB logos that look like Eileen or that have some imagery in it and look really cool. So just as a heads up, we will start queuing up for the next league battle in approximately 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes, right? This league should be finished in about approximately 6-7 minutes. So letting everyone know that the next league will be able to start pretty soon, or not start, but it'll be queuing up soon, and we'll start it when people are ready. Yeah, no, old dog's new tricks, definitely a killer tagline, especially for like this too.
It's showtime.
It's tempting to go old dog's new trickies, but nah, old dog's new tricks is better. but I can see the temptation to do it. So I like the KOF style invitation letter. Oh no, the new generations of trickies. The new players, the students now. But yeah.
Round 2. Ready, go.
The categories have them all up.
Round 3.
Looking forward to that art.
Go.
Alright, here's the combo. Yep.
Knockout.
That's a really nice combo. I like that. 6-6 throw into 4KP into uppercut. Very nice combo.
train, eh?
That Mantis helmet looked very... It's kind of scary up close. You know? But the Leon smile makes it a little nicer. So. Battle X, insert title here. It is wild. It's actually a really cool costume. Actually, it actually looks good in this game, like better. the Lao's dragon head still makes me laugh though. So Lao's dragon head still really makes me laugh. It's a lot of texture, yeah.
Round one. Ready, go! Knockout! Round two. Ready, go!
Very nice use of your advantage, Whitmer. I like the 6KK choice there.
Knockout!
It's you'll get used to these shun strings in time. I remember how they used to frustrate me a lot, but you do get used to them. You get used to seeing that 1 PK, you get used to the 3 PPK. Oh, boom. That was really nice. Really nice crush Oki.
Round four. Ready,
Just read what B4K4 wrote. Also, for anybody that is watching on YouTube, really appreciate you all. Thank you very much. Today's the first time I tried doing a multi-stream. Going to be trying it out and see how this goes. See, because I do know that there are some people that just really like to watch on YouTube, and they don't watch on Twitch as much. I like both platforms. Twitch has a great chatting culture. YouTube on the Japanese front has a good chatting culture, but it can get unwieldy when there's like an insane amount of chatting. On the advantage to YouTube though, which is why I like to watch streams on both, is because on YouTube you can instantly just rewind to a point and catch up what you missed, and then go back to wherever you go back to live really quickly and easily. So that's what I like about the YouTube platform. But on Twitch, I really love the chat culture, and I love just the whole aspect of it being streaming that's kind of like radio, like modern radio. I like that a lot. But YouTube has definitely got its cool aspects to it. And some of you might know that I've recently been uploading old clips to Instagram and to TikTok, and just been kind of experimenting with those platforms and paying more attention to them. So feel free to give me all the hints you want about it. We are taking people for the next league battle. So now the queue is back up. If you want to join the next league battle, please come on in. Love to have you. Hope everyone that had the last league battle had a lot of fun. Sorry that there was a bunch of people that got a disconnect. But next time we'll try to make it better. Like VF Zone Harurawa. Gonna really sound funny the way that rolls off the lips.
round two. Ready, go!
Very nice, Jabroni.
Knockout.
Yeah, well, Shundi has lots of stuff. Yeah, actually, one of my most popular tweet this week was when I tweeted out advice that I gave to one of the players here about fighting Shun. But the thing is because lots of people have asked me how to fight Shun, so I wrote some tips to help you understand, to help you with the journey on learning how the Shun matchup. I talk about kind of the basics of his throw game. I do talk about a little bit of control by which direction you do evade if you choose to evade, and why. I talk about a few topics. I do, in the replies to it, I also talk about guard punish, but most of what nails people about Shun is not the lack of guard punish so much as it's understanding the combat choices that he kind of makes you deal with that you might not be dealing with against other characters. Shun is very good at keep away and whiff punish, and so it can be very hard to chase him, and yet you kind of have to, because if you want to bait him, but you want to look like you're chasing him, but you're actually baiting him, and you don't want to, because you don't want him to just get drinks for free. You want to be ready so that if he does take a drink, you could either strike him or you can put him in a bad position. And then, but if it's impossible to strike him, you want to understand that it's not possible to strike him, but that you can at least get in position to make the situation harder for him after that. But it is tough because Shun is very good at keeping you away, and he's good at whiff punishing if you make a mistake. And he can mix up close. Like he's a character that has to do a mid-low mix-up pretty early, whereas a lot of characters don't really have to do it till much later. But Shun kind of is encouraged to do a low-mid mix-up off the bat, actually, with the 1K versus a lot of really good mids that he has. Yeah, I am really curious how the new replays will work out. This is also a reminder to everybody. If you have replays you really like right now, it will be a good idea to record them, or if you really want to keep them, to record them, because when a new patch comes out, there's a chance that old replays will no longer work. There's a chance if they make a balance change in the patches, which is not, I don't think that's as likely, but if they do that, then you definitely are going to be dealing with old replays not working. So just as a heads up, if you've got replays that you really treasure, you might want to consider recording them soon. The new patch is expected to come out, I think, a little after the middle of this month. So just be ready for that.
Mission accomplished.
Well, I like the Rock Rumble, so I like the Rock Rumble. Yeah, somebody else said it. Yay! The Rock Reaper knew about the Rock Rumble, so we both thought, huh? Oh, awesome, Tricky. Awesome.
Ready, go!
Sorry, I forgot to mute the mic when I took a drink, but I tried to drink quietly. But it's really nice when you put a cup holder on your desk. So, really, really nice, actually. So I do like the Rock Reaper going with some wrestling vibes. It goes, it's on. That one is on brand, and it could be really cool.
Round 3. Ready, go! Knockout.
力だけでは赤しまへん。
Round one. Ready, go! Knockout. Round two. Ready, go! Knockout.
Like garlic. White says, oh, he definitely says garlic during that one move. I like that.
Ready, go!
I might come in as a Lao. We're gonna do about 3 more games after this, and then we'll start the next league battle. Evoid, have a good rest, but I really appreciate you being here, and I hope you had a good time. Max room size is 16. That's correct. Obviously, there's a lot of things I have on the wish list for rooms and other stuff in the future, but we'll see. Let's see.
Round one. Ready, go!
3 matches before we start the next league battle. I think they just said old dogs new tricks, but yeah, but let the old dogs teach you some new tricks. It's not bad too. You can do both actually. Just depends on where you place them.
Round two. Ready, go!
I'm really happy to hear about the full league room in VF5 in Australia. Keep it up. You guys, Necromancy, you've been doing amazing. Elson, too. But actually, like, your whole scene, I'm really happy about Oceania, and especially Australian VF. It's just been so awesome. So very awesome. And so glad that Mike is able to do more with the ambassador role, too. And he's busy with 2 kids now, so... I didn't see the Made Man art for the leagues. I need to pay attention to that, because... but yeah, but I saw Made Man had a really good run at the event, so... No, Made Man definitely has a pretty funny sense of humor. It's like it's a very particular type of humor. Oh no, I'm sorry that my stream doesn't allow links at the moment. I need to fix that. I need to change it. All right, 2 matches left before we start the next game. This one.
Round one. Ready, go!
Oh, Whitmer is bringing in the pie. Excellent. I'm really sorry, Tricky. I need to fix that. I need to know where that setting is and fix that tonight. This bot is evil. This bot is really evil. The bot, like, this bot is so evil that it accused one of my viewers of being racist for, I'm trying to remember what they said. It was something not at all, but it was the funniest way to, oh, I think they said the knee, like as in Knee, and then they said goes. So, you know, and so that got flagged by the bot as being racist. So, you know, you know. And I think they were talking like about like a knee combo, right? So it's like if you're like watching a Tekken stream, you know, and somebody says, you know, wherever a knee goes, you know, and you have like a, maybe you get flagged. So. Yeah. I do want it a little brighter, so I'm changing the vibe here. It's like, just felt so dark.
Knockout. Round 2. Ready?
Alright, Firebird, keep this up. HP StarCraft. Signia doing really awesome. I have not played Lao in a while, so probably gonna get smoked, but it's gonna be lots of fun. It's gonna be a whole lot of fun.
Knockout.
Fixed. Awesome.
Round 3. Ready?
Incident, thank you very much. Have a good night. Take care also. And again, I hope you're doing really well. And Reaper, I'm so glad you're in here. Hell yeah.
Knockout.
Anto, welcome back. Always good. It's great. This is a really fun room.
Ready? Go. Knockout.
Alright. So, Firebird, a tip I'd give about your AOE, the 2KP itself is pretty good. That 2KPP, the third part, is optional. It can be very vulnerable if they know it's coming, but the 2KP by itself is actually very good by itself. Alright, oh, you guys started. Alright, after this game, we'll start the league battle.
Round 1. Ready? Go. Knockout.
Yep, Signia's gonna hit you out of that drink. Boom.
Round 2. Ready? Go.
HB StarCraft was just like, what you gonna do? Oh, are you guys preparing for the league? Is that it? So Signia, he's giving you, oh, never mind, he's fighting. Okay, I was wondering if he's giving you the, testing you, like you're giving you practice for punishing this stance. Brad also can do stuff like 4-6K plus G. I think that'll hit Shun when he's down there, as long as he's in recovery or something. I think you can also do 2KK. You could do 1P, but 1P is slow, so like Shun might react to that and out hit you. Very nice. Okay, that was solid. Solid. Nice double low crush. Yeah, Brad's 2K plus G is solid as well, of course. Boom. Now at the range that Signia played, I think they could like evade. I think there's like not many options that would have reached them, so then evade was likely. But I could be wrong. Very nice. Very nice. Alright, we're gonna start the next league battle now. Good luck, have fun everyone. I'm doing this, I'm just having fun. But it's gonna be great training with you all as always. I do like 9 people skate dodging that. This is what leagues are for. We get to train and see what works, see more interactions. Build it out. Awesome. This is my welcome back to Devil Ray. So let's do it.
Round 1. Ready, go!
Very nice. Very nice. Alright, we're gonna remember how to do this. I like Devil Ray's pace.
Ready, go! Knockout!
Okay.
Round 3. Ready, go!
Very nice forward throw.
Knockout!
Okay.
Round 4. Ready, go!
Good game, Del Rey. Oh, welcome back. Welcome back. This is good stuff. We did the first league. We just started the second league. We had good discussions with Tricky about a concept that she's working on a on basically kind of an event where we'll have coaches and players. Yeah, kind of teachers and players. And we were helping her with ideas for the names of those too.
Round 1. Ready, go!
Nice, nice.
Round 2.
Remember how to do this.
Ready, go!
Very good.
Knockout.
Okay.
Round 3. Ready, go! Knockout. Round 4. Ready, go! Knockout.
Good game. Good game, Dr. Duck. That was intense. Yeah, 3P plus KP is just really, really good, right? It always hits its range. It's his best chasing tool. And yeah. And 4-6K plus G is a ground hitter. And yeah, and then 9K is just useful up close. I like all those too. I agree with that. Alright, Signia. Signia is going to smoke my Lao, but it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be lots and lots of fun. I need this. I need this very well. Alright, Signia, show me how badly you're going to smoke this Lao.
Ready, go!
Good.
Knockout.
Alright. See.
Round 2. Ready, go!
I had the right idea. Very good. And he's testing the throw direction. I like it. I like it a lot. I like that too.
Knockout.
Very good. Jab elbows very strong there. Like to defend.
Round 3. Ready, go!
Really good evade. Very good. That was excellent. I like what you're doing, Signia. This is really fun. I like these decisions. I gotta be sharp and I'm not there. All right.
Round 5. Ready, go!
Yep, just test the forward if they're not escaping it.
Knockout.
Good game, Signia. Good to keep attacking too. This, the insistence on attacking was key here. But completely nailed me. I enjoyed that a lot. Good fight, my friend. Good fight. Lao's guard break is very scary, but again, I didn't adjust to you doing a bari, right? And I should, because a lot of players, if you scare them with guard break, they'll start doing a lot of evade in a bari. But some players don't, right? So you got to test it. But that was the adjustment, and I didn't adjust to your adjustment. So very good, very good. Firebird's completely owning me with this. This is also what I like about doing Aoi versus like Lao. Because I have to think, like the mental stack is actually kind of hard.
Round 2. Ready?
And I like it a lot. And I like the way that Firebird was using low punch, right? I didn't adjust to that.
Knockout.
This one, I had hoped that I had more advantage, but I evaded the low punch late, not
Round
early.
3. Ready? Go.
Ah, that was interrupt. That was so close. That was good.
Round 4.
My brain is scrambling.
Ready? Go.
And I love that. Oh, see? Excellent use of low punch. This is a really intense battle, Firebird. I'm loving it.
Round
Love it
5.
very much.
Ready? Go. Knockout.
Good game. Okay. So this is what did get you was the fact that there's a follow-up there. But you played really, really well. So Firebird, that was an excellent battle. Really, really good game. Feel so mentally stacked playing as Lao today. All right, Reaper, here we go.
Round 1. Ready? Go. Round 2. Ready? Go. Knockout.
So we get that.
Round 3. Ready? Go.
Good. I like that change.
Round 4. Ready? Go. Bring
Alright. Oh, I got the ring out. This is like Lao strength against Cellblaze. Thanks. It's really hard to it's hard to punish Cellblaze if you duck, but if you evade, you can do stuff. On the rocket discharge games, I haven't found something that really actually hits, but maybe I'm doing it too slow. Oh, sorry, Joe. Oh, sorry for the disconnect, Devil Ray.
Round one. Ready, go!
Let's see. Oh, that's right. 44P K plus G is like my really big
Round two.
silver.
Ready, go!
Almost. Almost. The problem is this, I went with the high attack, but still. It's gonna get... So Shun, we want to do something like this. Almost. Really good stuff. I am enjoying this so much. This is a lot of fun.
Round four. Ready, go!
Gotta be able to do this in combos though, like just more naturally.
Round five. Ready, go!
Good game. I missed buffer, but that was really good. Good stuff, HP StarCraft. I enjoyed that a lot. It's fun working on this matchup a lot too, because there's a lot of dynamics involved that I gotta get used to, and I like it. I like it a lot. Good game. Good game. Yep. Alright, that was an exciting battle of StarCraft.
Round one. Ready, go! Round two. Ready, go! Round 3. Ready, go!
Nice. I like that circular.
Knockout! Round 4. Ready, go!
Very nice. Excellent. Very good.
Knockout! Round 5. Ready, go!
I like that.
Knockout!
Good battle, Whitmer. That was a lot of fun.
1. Ready, go!
Very nice.
Knockout! Round 2. Ready, go!
Nice.
Knockout! Round 3. Ready, go!
Very nice.
Knockout!
Excellent. I like that mix-up. I like changing up on the throw. It was forward a lot, but then neutral towards the end, which is when the life is
Round
low.
4. Ready, go!
That's the opportunity.
Knockout!
Very nice. Very nice hat person. All right, here we go.
Round 5. Ready, go!
Very nice. like that very much. Good game. Very good game. That was exciting. Alright, Signia, thanks a lot. Alright, Anto, here we go.
Round one. Ready, go!
Nice. I thought it was gonna be a low throw. So very good one. Very good one, Anto. So thought he was gonna low throw me there, and then I accidentally high throw, I guess. Very good. I like it.
Knockout. Round three. Ready, go!
Interesting. So I made the mistake trying to attack there.
Knockout.
So it's because you hit a button here. If you didn't press any button, that second hit should not hit you, I think.
Go!
Very nice.
Knockout.
Hey, good game, my friend. Good game, Anto.
迷いなし。
It is counterintuitive. Like, again, it's in there for logical reasons, but not exactly for intuitive reasons. The logical reason being that it just wants you to confirm your situations, to have more intense fights. And also because in the past, people would evade and mash after evading because there was less, if there was less consequence.
Ready, go!
Very nice. Very nice.
Knockout.
Yeah, you'll get used to it. You'll get used to kind of being patient when you evade. That's kind of the key to it.
Ready, go!
It takes a while. I mean, it's hard. It was hard for me too. It still is sometimes. It's what I love about this game. Really being a very mental stack game, even by design.
Knockout! Round 3. Ready, go!
Nice. Oh, almost. I like it. Good.
Knockout!
That was a good battle, Two Scoops. Good battle. And so what kind of happened in the past was if people like evade mash, it just looked really ugly and kind of dumb. And some of the changes they made to this game, the retracking allows the fights to kind of keep this intensity, but also makes like that you really have to think about your opponent having strings, and you have to really think that they're going to out hit you if you were just to mash. So it means you want to confirm the situation more and be like very certain when you do certain stuff, but then maybe you could spam some other options. That's why like low punch becomes very common after evade for some people, right? But also really strong is like whenever you see that you evade like a jab and you build the skill to evade in that situation, that's really strong, but you can get punished for it too. But it is strong to build that skill, to be like to have that as an option. Like, oh, I evaded a single jab, I'm gonna evade again. That one is really strong at the higher level play. So, and at lower level play, it actually leads to back turn combos, like back crumple, because you do like evade, and then side kick.
Ready, go!
Yep, like that. I actually was pressing the wrong buttons on my stick, so. Alright, keep it up, Rio. Oh, alright. Boom. Do an elbow. Yep, you want to do high punch into 6B. Never mind, but like kind of like that. So high punch into elbow is what you want to do. High punch into high punch is going to lose to low punch. High punch low punch is fine too, but it will lose to hop kick. But high punch elbow doesn't really lose too much like this here. And you want to guard cancel that first punch so that it doesn't do a string. So like high punch, elbow, right? Yep, high punch, elbow. Good. High punch, elbow, throw, right? Yep. Yeah, like that, yeah. So now, go ahead and do it. If I low punch here, that elbow will win. So you do high punch and then you do elbow. And if you do it frame tight, like, if you do it frame tight, then I would then the elbow will beat the low punch. And so guard canceling makes sure you do it frame tight because you go punch, then guard, then forward punch.
Ready, go!
Very nice.
Knockout! Round 4. Ready, go!
Very nice, John. Nice beat knuckle. So I punished you for doing high attack.
Ready, go! Knockout!
Alright, good game. But this crouching low got under your high attack, that's why it worked here. So, good game, good game. Keep it up, Rio. Keep it up. It was lots and lots of fun. I think Signia, congratulations. Tied with HP StarCraft and Dark Reaper. 3 people got first. Look at that. Yep, 3-way tie. Leagues are awesome. That's what you're here for, Reaper. You get to practice against basic Shun over here. And you get to practice against many Shuns here. So, alright, we're queuing up for the next league battle. You're queuing up for the next league battle. I'm gonna check on my kids, get a drink. Anto, thank you very much. Reaper, thank you very much. And Devil Ray, thank you so much too. You did, you forced the tie, really good. That was awesome. That was really good. Awesome stuff, HP StarCraft. That was really, really fun. See, it looks like Sebastian and Dr. Dog, I don't know if they've got a match going or if it's stuck, but it looks like it might be stuck. I'll be right back though. I'll be right back. Go ahead and spar, you guys. I'll be right back. We'll start another league soon. Sonicon, it's really good to have you here too.
Round 1. Ready, go! Knockout! Round 2. Ready, go! Knockout! Round 3. Ready, go! Knockout! Round 4. Ready, go! Knockout! したくば来い。 Round 1. Ready, go! Knockout! Round 2. Ready, go!
Alright, awesome to have Joe though here. Welcome back, Devil Ray. And Sebastian, welcome back. Excellent. This is really good.
Knockout! Round 3. Ready, go! Knockout!
We'll start the next league in about 3 games.
Round 4. Ready, go!
Just Monica, awesome to have you here. I hope you've been doing well. Really great to have you here, Just Monica. And Diesel, thank you very much for your support. I appreciate you so much, and hope you've been doing really good.
Ready, go!
Signia, the password's 4565. It's on the stream on the bottom right corner.
Knockout!
Hey Bannock, awesome to have you in here. Always great to have the legendary Bannock in the room.
Go!
Yep, we got Crazy Drunk in here. I gotta do it.
Knockout! Round 2. Ready, go!
I know. I'm like, looks like I gotta play like Leon because I do want to learn the Shun matchup too, which was loud, but there's still too much to go over.
Knockout! Round 3. Ready, go!
Yep, Crazy Drunk's in here. It's gonna be amazing. Always good to have you here, Benok. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're having a great week. Also, good luck next week in the finals. Hope you do amazing in there. I know you will. It's going to be really fun watching your matches there. So, Crazy Drunk, for those that don't know, has qualified for the finals on July 12th. They'll be playing against Gentleman Thief, Himejan, Denkai, Chao, Koenraku,
Round 1. Ready?
and Adam Yuki, of course. It's going to be such an amazing event. It's in a week and a half, right? Next week being like a week from Saturday. This Saturday is the 5th, 7 days after that's the 12th. So next week. You gotta train, definitely. You definitely gotta train.
Round 2. Ready? Go!
There's the punish. Oh, you can do P plus K punish. At least. You can do 4KP also. 4KP punish.
Knockout!
Alright. So let's see here.
Round 3. Ready? Go! Knockout! Round 4. Ready? Go!
Oh, we're gonna try to help you train in here. So. Alright, after this next round, we're gonna start the league.
Round 5. Ready? Go!
So, yeah. Thanks for the thumbs up, Crazy Drunk. Alright, here we go. By the way, Crazy Drunk, are you excited for the Japanese players coming to EVO? You'll get to see Homestay again, Tetsuko again, Shiwapon again, and more. It's gonna be great. Oh, you won't be able to go to EVO? That's too bad.
Ready? Go!
Nice first round half person.
Round
Let's
2.
keep working at this. You got it.
Go! Knockout!
Good round.
Round 3. Ready, go! Knockout!
Alright, good battle, hat person. Good battle.
What a knucklehead!
Alright, here we go, Devil Ray.
Round 1. Ready, go! Knockout!
Nice, nice. Here we go.
Round 2. Ready, go! Knockout! Round 3. Ready, go!
Nice. So good.
Knockout!
Okay, that's what happens if you don't roll.
Round 4. Ready, go!
Nice. I didn't know about that extra hit.
Knockout! Round 5. Ready, go!
Good game. Good game. I didn't expect that last one. That uppercut totally got this. That uppercut sealed it. Good game, Devil Ray. I like that uppercut a lot. That was really good.
Round 1. Ready, go!
forced back turn into throw is always fun.
Round 2. Ready, go!
I see.
Knockout. Round 3. Ready, go!
Nice. Nice. Very nice, Rhea.
Round 4. Ready, go! 3 out.
Good game. Good game.
What a knucklehead.
That was a very good game. It was exciting. It was a lot of fun.
Round 1.
All right, here we go, Sonic. Sonic Run.
Go!
Very nice. Is this ring out? Almost.
Knockout.
Good thing is Leon does have the ability to whip punish like this.
Ready, go!
Oh, I gotta punish that.
Knockout.
Hey, Sonicon, you can do this.
Round 3. Ready, go!
Nice. I like that. Good game. Good game. Thank you for the battle, Sonicon. Keep it up with your wolf. I like a lot of stuff here. Here I did do a trick with Leon, right? I know that if I'm worried about the big kicks, I'm gonna evade to the wolf's back. And if I'm open stance Naiveto's back, I can kind of force him to be back turn if I hit with the right thing. So that's what I did. Well, good battle, good battle. A lot of times people are worried about Wolf's screw hook, so there's kind of a way to defend both the screw hook and the kicks, but it's, if Wolf has a big advantage, it doesn't work, so they have to really guess then. But good game, keep it up with your Wolf. Right now you're using some of the more slower and patient attacks from range, and range is not a bad idea with Wolf. Wolf has a very good range game, but yeah, as you keep fighting in these leagues and as you keep working on your VF game, though, definitely, yeah, keep working at all your ranges, your close up, your mid range, your long range. Wolf is good with all of those, and it's good. I like seeing your throws, and I like seeing your move variety too, so keep it up. Keep it up. Hey Noodle, it's going good. It's going good. We're having a nice Tuesday evening, and you know, it's just a nice break from the real life grind. So I'm doing good. All right, here we go. It's just Monica, of course. Good using the patience though. Monica's reading well too, so. Good. Good. I like that very much.
Round 3. Ready, go!
That was a really good one. Screwed up my inputs. Screwed up my inputs again. That was excellent. Excellent round, Monica. Excellent round.
Round 4. Ready, go!
I like that 4 XP. Alright, good battle. Good battle, Monica. That was a lot of fun.
Forgot to train, eh?
Really, really nice Akira. Monica's really, really strong. I like the thoughtfulness on the plays, always. Yeah, that 2K, it's really, if the condition's really right, like, you have to be really up against the wall, though. If you're a little bit away from the wall, it's not going to do it, but it can do it from the side, too. Like, so yeah, really depends. And then a counter hit just increases the chance even more. So yeah. But I really like your Akira, and I was looking forward to your Kage, but I will get to see it later. But I like that you brought the Akira out for sure, and I really like your Akira. Also, gotta give the shoutouts too. Gotta give shoutouts.
Round 1. Ready, go!
Actually, one of the things I wanted to ask Just Monica is if I could is that if they'd be willing to donate like clips of their guitar playing to be used on my channel. So because I really like their VF guitar playing a lot too.
Round 2. Ready, go!
Very nice.
Knockout!
Yeah, Noodle, how are you doing? I hope you've been doing really well, my friend. Hope you've been doing great. Oh, very nice. Oh, there's a lot of cool stuff I'm seeing though from Two Scoops of Face, but there's stuff that like I can see these wall extensions going even deeper. Awesome. How is Dodo doing? They have an awesome go. So I hope they're doing really good. I hope you both are having a blast. I assume you're both playing VF, so.
Knockout! Round 5. Ready, go! Knockout!
Try again in a few years.
Very nice battle. Alright, here we go, Sebastian. Here we go, my friend. Let us do this. There's a lot of great options. I'll try to, yeah. I'm not the best to suggest them, but there's a lot of good options. No, Sebastian, let's see if we get our. Let's hope it synchronizes well. Let's hope this synchronizes well. Please synchronize well. Oh, we got the disconnect. What's the genesis of the coughing noise that pops up with some flip kicks and throws? Must be from some early VF, not sure how else to describe it. Yeah, no, Dodo is really good. I can tell Dodo's very good, and they have very good reading ability. I like the way that they play. I like the way they observe opponents too. So that's why I have a huge respect for Dodo's game already. So yeah, keep it up with the matchup experience. It's awesome. So the coughing noise comes up with some flip kicks and throws. Maybe you're talking about the counter hit sound? No, but that wouldn't be throw. Then there's the evade sound, which is like a whoosh, but coughing. Jean is different, right? It's good to play like a keep away and approach game with him, but then it's also good to force guesses. He's so focused on normal hit, right? He's not even a counter hit character at all. He's mostly a normal hit character. So the decision points feel very different with him.
Round one.
Okay, awesome.
Ready, go!
That was excellent. I could not touch Ben Akira's trying. Everything got beat, which is really good.
Ready, go!
That's all guaranteed now because of Vid. Okay.
Knockout!
Okay. Let's go.
Round three. Ready, go!
Wrong move. That's not punishable.
Knockout!
Oh, that's so cool. That was really nice. Good game. Oh, that was good. I'm gonna save this replay for sure. I like it. That was really good stuff. Really, really good stuff. Okay, so maybe the reason that it's hard to get those dopamine hits with Jean is because it's just so much like I hit you or I don't hit you. You know, it's a very different flow. But he does put pressure, especially if you learn his side game, right? So if you do like K and the P, right? You cancel kick with punch, he does the ridge hand, and the ridge hand forces side turn. And from that side turn, you have a lot of strong options. 4P is a really good way to make sure people don't want to evade you because it deals with them wanting to evade to his back a lot. So that opens up a lot more moves if they actually respond to that. John has got just very interesting stuff and a lot of setup, a lot of powerful setup, but like the way that you and I like to play really interactive VF, John doesn't interact that same way, or it's weird trying to interact that way with John. So that might be why Jowo, though, you might not enjoy like John as much, because I deal with that too, where I'm like, oh, I want to keep interacting, but it's like all or nothing with this guy. You know?
Round one. Ready, go! Round two. Ready, go! Knockout! Round three. Ready, go!
Nice, very nice, 2 scoops.
Round four. Ready, go!
the Leon wall game is really mean. So both times though I used the mid attack, I did the two-handed push. So
See? I thought I'm better.
Crazy Drunk's in here. See, Crazy Drunk is in here. Right over here. So now you know that like one of the threats is that mid that Leon's doing to push you into the wall. Now he's got a lot of threats at the wall, but yeah. I don't think that John's basic, but I think his flow is just really different. He's so built around normal hit that it's like it feels really weird when you're used to playing the way that you and I like to play, because you and I like to scrap a lot. And John is just like, it's so karate that he's just like, I just want to keep winning my hits. But that's my interpretation, right? So that's why you're going to use a move like 3PP, which is good, you know, but yeah. Very nice. Alright, here we go. That was really nice though. And I like John's searching too. Oh, I thought I was gonna get that. Nice back throw. It's a delay throw, not a side throw. I like that too. I like that side throw too. I didn't escape the correct way. Nice 6-6-P. Alright.
Ready, go!
Nice. Nice. I like that choice. I like the choice to go with this kick here. I just didn't expect that kick at all. I thought I saw a different move too, but that was really cool. That was really, really cool. Good game, Joe. It's a lot of fun fighting you. Very good game. Alright, Dr. Dog, here we go. No, you can. I think you've kind of got some ideas on how to do it too. His move cancels. I think his side turn game is really good. His string pressure is still there. You know, so there's many ways to play all the characters. I like this dash and throw. Backdash is strong, especially, but I think Joe likes to fight up close. That's kind of the reason that's like the subject of our discussion, is that Joe doesn't like to like backdash as much. Does he? I see. He does like to backdash, yeah. I think so too. John's long range game very annoying. Alright. Good game, Dr. Dog. Good game, my friend.
See? I thought I'm better.
Shun, technically Lei Fei, but they can do a lot of movement. Not Brad. Yeah, Vanessa technically, but it's really all or nothing. I like Wolf, to be honest. I like Wolf's range game. I guess it depends on the style of the player. So very good stuff, everyone. Those were really fun. Alright, we're gonna have a few more battles before we start the next league. And the next league might be the last one of the night, but we'll do about 4 battles. Thank you very much, Dr. Dog. Thanks so much, and thank you so much, Devil Ray, as well. Appreciate having you both here.
Ready, go! Knockout!
So, Duranduran wants to stand away from everyone.
Round 2. Ready, go!
We have no idea when it'll come out on PS5. Maybe holiday, maybe during the holiday time, but I'd have no idea.
Knockout!
It might come out of the blue like September, but I'm not. I'm thinking somewhere along the lines of towards. I don't know. I have a feeling it's, you know, no idea. Lao is both. Like, actually, Lao can be played long range style, where he's hit confirming 3-3P, and he does like any of his knives into P, 4P, and then he hop kicks away, and it's actually really hard to punish that. It's pretty safe. So Lao can play in a completely defensive, like defense-oriented, punishing mistakes and hit confirming everything kind of way. And his sidekick is really good. So Lao can actually be played in this kind of chicken style. It's really strong. It's but I do like how technical Lao can be up close, but it's actually a very difficult game for him, in my opinion. Mainly because of how much low punch can stop a lot of what he wants to do. But he can punish errors. He can punish people making mistakes while he's doing the up close. And then he can apply pressure, and then of course he can destroy people with the wall. So yeah. So just Monica, you might need like a wingman adapter. I've been fortunate to see wingman adapters kind of available at events. Like people have like organizers carrying them, and at local somebody will have one willing to lend it. But then again, it's easy for someone to walk off with it, so always gotta be careful about that. Jeffrey's range game can be very frustrating. I think Jeffrey's got a good whiff punish and kind of keep away game. Like I do, like in his he's got really good tools for it.
I've got grace and power. You've got zip.
All right. There's really insanely good people in the room, and some of us are stepping it up also, like by fighting a bit harsher in this league battle, kind of because there's sort of a mini competitiveness on certain players, you know. But yeah. But Hat Person, you are making progress and stuff. The hard part is that you're doing a lot of high attacks. Also, you can try punishing mistakes with Jackie's Beat Knuckle. That's a really good one, actually. Like, that's one of the strongest one of Jackie's strongest tools. If somebody like whiffs in front of you, if you can tell someone's about to whiff in front of you, then you can whiff punish with P plus KP, and that will give you huge combos with Jackie. I like the way that you do apply pressure. The downside to Jackie applying pressure is when Jackie tries to apply too much pressure, he ends up doing high attacks, and his high attack can be ducked and punished. So that's a challenge with Jackie is if the opponent's doing punishing those things, then you have to kind of adjust which moves you're doing and which moves you're not doing, and how you apply the pressure. But Jackie can also kind of play a little more safe or just use more mids, like using the uppercut, you know, stuff like that. Can keep away and then 4K plus G when they whiff from farther away. Your Jackie has a lot of good stuff. You're already doing a lot of it. But I do feel like maybe there's just a few. It feels like when I fight you, there's still too many high attacks. And when I say there's too many, it's because it's like I'm wanting to kill you for doing them. Like I'm wanting to hit you. I'm wanting to crouch and punish them into a duck into a launcher. I'm wanting to just, you know, low punch into a flowchart right away to see if you happen to be slow, you're not going to respond to that. So you'll eat the throw or eat the combo. So try not to overexpose yourself to the high attacks. And also Jackie is really good at punishing stuff, but if you don't feel like you've got the speed for that, it's just a small thing to practice on the side, like against the CPU or something, where you're like, oh, they just whiffed in front of me, I'm gonna beat Knuckle, you know? So a one frame kill is like if you input a crouch dash in the middle of a combo, it will only eat up, like it'll only delay your whatever you're doing after the crouch dash by 1 frame. So by doing a 1 frame kill, some combos need perfect timing or really good timing, so you buffer the crouch dash and you keep doing the rest of the move, so that, you know, like you could try to manually time it. But some of these precision combos, actually it's best to just do a 1 frame kill, which is buffer in a crouch dash or a dash that's not going to mess up inputting that move, but it's going to cause a 1 frame delay so that your timing is perfect and you get the bounce that you need, or you get the specific bounce. Like when you see people do a combo where the high punch bounce perfectly, sometimes it's just simply by doing the jab there, it'll do it. But sometimes you need to delay by 1 frame, so you input a crouch dash into a high jab. That's what a 1 frame kill is. Let's see what I say. By the way, good to have you here, Cygnus and Kusano. Always good to have you guys. Hey Calamity, good to have you here. We have Crazy Drunk in the room, doing amazing as always. We've got a lot of great people. Joe those in here, amazing as always too. And we are just having a good time tonight. Enjoyed VF.
Knockout. Round 4. Ready, go. Knockout.
Joe, have you already experienced the Jean versus Taka matchup? That it's like that 4KP is just too strong against Taka. Like Jean's 4KP is just too much by itself. And also that Shun, oh, you're talking about Shun. Okay, I was talking about Jean, like Jean, but yeah. Alright, one more game.
Try again in a few years.
Awesome, Monica has brought out the Kage. Hell yeah.
Round one. Ready, go!
The Jean versus Taka matchup is dumb. So here's the basics to start off strong, and then you can go from there. If you hit with 4K at all, then the punch follow-up's guaranteed, follow up by 3-3 PK. So 4KP, 3-3 PK. That combo does a lot of damage, does a lot of carry, and you just have to hit confirm the 4K. So that's number one. Number two, well, John having punch Sabakis and punch paris is really powerful against Taka. You can totally disrupt Taka in many, many ways and on many, many plays just by doing those things too. So this combination of these two things already is really strong against Taka. There's other stuff too, but these two things really strong against Taka. The punch paris being a solid, but the 4K being stupidly good against Taka. Taka doesn't. You can watch like pro level Taka versus Jean matches, and it's kind of interesting. It's kind of them wanting to play another character. At least in Final Showdown. In this game, I still think it's kind of the case, but it's a little better. But 4K is just too good against Taka. And you know, Taka is a lot of minus 15, so 4KP, 3-3 PK. You know.
Ready, go!
We kind of do. We have some from the Latin American area sometimes. But I'm happy to have them, and they've been very nice in here. Sometimes we've had international from further. It's not common, but we sometimes have it. Very intense battle here. After this game, we're going to start the next league battle. This should be very fun, though.
Round 5. Ready, go! Ring out!
Alright. And then we've got Black. Anyways, here we go. Good luck, have fun, everyone. This should be a lot of fun. Yeah, Taka must never be minus 16, I guess.
Round 1. Ready, go!
Nice. Good.
Knockout. Round 2. Ready, go!
Good. Good. Excellent. Very nice, hat person. There you go. Leon's got a really crazy uppercut, so you actually did a good thing, but his uppercut has weird properties. Very nice. Excellent. Oh, I like that. So if I hit you with the low rising attack, you definitely don't want to attack, usually, for me. Because I'll probably go with uppercut. Good, you can punish that. Alright, good game. So this is how punished high looks. So watch this high here, and then I punish you with the eye poke and the PK. That's guaranteed right there. Now Jackie can do stuff like this, where what happens with Jackie, you block a string that you know is going to end in a high. And what you do is when you know that they're going to do that high, you just crouch dash or just hold down and guard. And then as Jackie, you do beat knuckle. When you see the high with Jackie, you beat knuckle punch right there. That's your combo. Jackie is amazing at punishing high attacks by just, guard. You know that they're going to do a mid high string. Guard the mid, duck the high, beat knuckle punch. Practice that against the AI. Really strong as Jackie. You're gonna like it.
Knockout. Round 2. Ready, go! Round 3. Ready, go!
The power of Leon's kick Sabaki. Very nice. Alright, good game, Monica. Keep it up with the Kage though. I like a lot of the directions on it. I know you're getting used to matchups and everything, but keep it up. Kage is a really cool character. But yeah, so Hat Person, you can see where those highs are what gets you, right? And so keep practicing because I'm also telling you, not only is that Jackie's got vulnerability because Jackie has so many high ending strings, but Jackie can punish people with high ending strings. Jackie's really good at it. I wish that I could punish highs the way that Jackie does with Leon. Leon doesn't. Leon just gets that eye poke PK. He gets some big stuff if they do a big enough punt with, but it's a lot harder. Jackie has probably the easiest input to do it, which is just beat knuckle. P+K is so good. Not only that, because beat knuckle launches on recovery hit, it actually works as an anti-throw. Like, even though it doesn't launch on normal hit, when you do beat knuckle and someone did throw, there's a high chance that the beat knuckle is going to recovery hit the throw. And because of that, like, beat knuckle actually launches people that try to throw. It's really crazy. So, yeah.
Round 1. Ready, go!
Very nice. Nice defense. Very fun round, Cygnus. I like this. I like this, Sarah.
Round 2. Ready, go!
So, ah. So this is the risk. Nice.
Knockout. Round 3. Ready, go!
Nice. Very good. Alright, let's see what you do about the next option. Very good. Good battle, Cygnus. Good battle. Nice, Sarah. I like the way that you're observing. I like the way you're observing. I like the way that you're showing your command of the different moves with Sarah. So I look forward to more sparring with you, Cygnus. Nice, Sarah, that you have. Keep it up.
Round 1. Ready, go!
Very nice. I like that throw. Very good. Oh, that was so good.
Knockout.
That was an intense round. Very nice round, Sana.
Round 2. Ready, go! Knockout. Round 3. Ready, go!
Very nice. I like that catch throw.
Knockout.
Alright, good game, Sana. Good game. I know it was scary, but it was fun battle. Really loved that first round though. Like, that was really, really nice.
Serious fight.
That's okay. You get to work on it all night. Even if you lose, you get to work on that beat knuckle. If they whiff, you get to beat knuckle. If you duck under it, if they whiff in front of you, beat knuckle. You don't want to rely on it too much, but you want to get good at it. So because you want to get good at it, definitely focus and work on it, because it's something that Jackie has. A lot of characters wish they had, like beat knuckle. Beat knuckle punch combo. When you know you've got the recovery hit, then you hit the punch for sure. But if you're not sure you have it, then maybe not. But when you know you've got the whiff punish, then you hit punch after beat knuckle. All right, Crazy Drunk. Here we go. Get more experience here.
Ready, go!
My round start sucks. good.
Knockout. Round 2. Ready, go!
Just so good. Oh, I thought that this would be cool to try there. Not a good idea, but it was cool to try. We tried to see if that would work.
Ready, go!
Oh, that was bad. Just neutral is good.
Knockout.
I'm being dumb, but that was good. Stays so long. I don't even know if I can 1K anymore. There.
Ready, go!
Oh, that's so good. This is back throw. Good game, good game. I need to start coming back throw. So I didn't escape a single neutral throw, and then I didn't escape the back throw when you had 18 drinks, so good stuff. Good game. Maybe that was forward throw, I guess. Must have been forward. Really? Alright. Thanks a lot, Crazy John. Give me all this experience. It's good. Alright, who we got? Alright, Rio, here we go. Alright, we're gonna fight Rio's Jackie. Excellent.
Round 1. Ready, go! Knockout. Round 2. Ready, go! Knockout.
Okay. One of my biggest tips that I can give, and I don't follow it all the time either,
Ready,
is if your health is low, try to not let yourself be vulnerable to low punch. It's probably the biggest tip, one of the really big tips I can give. Ah, I screwed up the combo. Alright, good game, Ria. So, how do we make ourselves, like, what is vulnerable to low punch? If our life is low and we throw, we better have a strong read, like really strong confidence that they're sidestepping or guarding. But if we just think that maybe they're gonna do it, then no, don't throw it there. High attacks will lose to low punch. So when your health is low, high attacks become way worse, right? Low attacks are actually worse too, because the problem with the low attack when your health is low is that if they evade it, you're probably in trouble. If they block it, you're probably in trouble. And if they crush it, you're dead. So because of that, this just means that like the way that you can still do these things, but you need to have kind of more certainty that they're gonna work, that more certainty that your opponent is playing in a way that that you just know this is the thing to do. But if we're talking about like what to do because we're not sure what to do, if you have advantage, then it's going to be like elbow or something, or mid, right? Like uppercut even, but uppercut, has vulnerabilities too. All these do, but high attacks and throws are probably the most common things that cause people to lose when their health is very low, and they do these like a lot. And it's hard because our instinct when we're like fight or flight is we're going to accidentally do a high attack in that. I do too. So yeah. Good game.
Ready, go!
Very good. And I like the mix of half circulars. I really like it. That's really good. Very nice. Very nice. I don't even know the situation when I get side hit by the guard break. But that was cool.
Ready, go!
And I like the way that you're playing here because I want to try to deal. Hey Tengu Man, good to see you. How you doing? Hope you're doing really well. I love that. I keep thinking this was going to cancel into punch, but good game, Joe. That was a lot of fun. I like fighting your John a lot. I like because you like to interact. So because you like to interact, then you know kind of what I like to do. You find really cool ways to use this, but I like it. So for all your complaining earlier that you don't know what to do with Jean, I like the way that you're applying it against me, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. So this is what I also love about fighting with Joe, is Joe really likes to be interactive. And with that, we get to see what moves work with each other, like a lot, and it's so much fun. It's a lot of data, it's a lot of things to try, and it's a lot of fun seeing how it's going to result.
Let's see how many seconds you'll last. Are you ready for this?
I know you're trying to figure out how Joe should play.
Ready, go!
Nice.
Knockout!
Nice. I like the vid here.
Round two.
Let's watch all this.
Ready, go!
Oh, I like that.
Knockout!
I like that too. This delay attack killer is really good.
Round three.
Alright, here we go.
Ready, go! Ring out!
Okay, getting used to inputs again. Very nice. Very nice.
Knockout.
That was very close. Very close round.
Round 5.
This up.
Ready, go! Knockout.
So here's the knowledge game that you need to know. If I force side turn you here, you definitely got to defend. If you attack, almost anything I do is gonna be really even harder on you. But keep it up. That was really good stuff. Really, really good stuff in that game. Lots of fun stuff. You're getting used to more situations, so keep that up. I know you like to learn the aggressive way like I do. So again, keep that up. Good stuff, 2 Scoops. Yeah, the knee whiff is rough. Oh, welcome to VF, Sunny Chiba. I hope you enjoy it, and we're really glad that you're here. We're really glad that you're trying the game out. We love this game, so feel free to ask our community anything. Always happy to help. Alright. Here we go, Sebastian. Excellent.
Knockout.
Alright.
Round 2. Ready, go!
That's right. I like that very much. Good game, Ultra Sebastian. Good round, good round. Let's do this. These are very fun rounds.
Ready, go!
Good game, my friend. Good game. Those were really exciting rounds.
Forgot to train, eh?
Thank you. Thank you, Sebastian. So it's black. All right, Kusano, here we go.
Round 1. Ready, go!
Excellent.
My time is here!
Knockout. Round 2. Ready, go!
Good.
Knockout. Round 3. Ready, go! Knockout.
Alright, looks like today you're working on the defense a lot, so that was good. Defense, and then just, yeah,
Forgot to train,
sticking
eh?
the elbow. Yeah. But, yeah. Okay, I was wondering what was going on there, but you're doing fine. I was just surprised. But yeah. So in cases like that, when the kick button is on off, so you can try to bind it to a different button. Are you using pad or stick or hitbox? What kind of controller are you using? Stick. You can always rebind it, and then also on stick you can swap the buttons, right? Like, I don't know if you're comfortable opening your stick up. If you're comfortable opening up the stick, then you can just swap like R2 or L2, usually L2, with like the kick button. And then you can rebind and just kind of change what buttons you're using for your attack buttons. Yeah, that's what I do if that happens. So like I might move my hand over to the right, one button each, and bind those ones to be the new buttons. All right. But it's all good, and it's okay. But yeah, I was just really kind of curious. So ways that you can augment that though, you can use Jean's like 4P and 4PP a little more. You can do 1P, but you got to be very careful how you use it against somebody that's fast. But it's a good move. Obviously you've got the different throws, which you definitely could have thrown more. 3P, 3PP. Yeah. But with Jean, it is weird. Not having a kick button is definitely a challenge with Jean. Even if he's defined by his punches. You have like 4-6P. You can like backdash, confirm 4-6P, and then K if the P hits. And then you can do 3-3P, but then you won't have 3-3PK, so that's kind of weird. Yeah. Really good games, everyone. I had fun with everyone tonight. Tonight I am going to end it a little earlier. Oh, also I'm crazy drunk, of course. Really good stuff. And awesome Joe, though. But you guys can play in the room all you like. I just am going to call it early because I've got like a big day tomorrow. So I got to do a lot of stuff to prepare for that. But I had a lot of fun with everyone, and I hope you guys get some good battles in here. Don't forget that you can add people that you fought against on Steam as long as their privacy setting allows it, and most people's are. So you go to on Steam, on the Steam interface, you click on your name, and under your name you pick groups. On the groups page, there's a section that says players I recently played with, and if you click on that, you'll see a whole log of a lot of people you fought, including ranked. They'll be grouped by the mode, so like there'll be like a grouping for this room, like a cluster of them, and so all the people that you've encountered in rooms you'll see in there. So I highly recommend using that feature so that you can add people on Steam. This is a game where you want to have sparring partners and, you know, be just social enough so that you can get some good games in, but also social enough so you can enjoy it more. Sparring partners make a huge difference in this game, but of course stuff like the dojo and like Akai leagues and tournaments, these all also help a lot and a ton. But to really maximize that value, don't forget to add people. People you meet on Twitch, YouTube. If you enjoyed fighting them, if you enjoyed chatting with them, don't forget to do it. So you all have a good one, and I'm really glad that everyone really is enjoying stuff, and it looks like a lot of people have gone off to make their own rooms, you know? Thank you very much, Berserk. Good to have you here, and thank you. So Crazy Drunk, thank you so much. I'm really glad you joined our room. Good luck with the training, and but also keep it up. I'm cheering for you next week on the 12th, so it should be very, very exciting. That's like such an amazing field, and lots of good stuff. Kusano, don't worry about it. It's all good. I'm happy to have you here, and it's a good experience. So I'll talk about my own experience with this. First time I went to Vancouver, Canada, I played way back then at an arcade that had a lot of VF4 machines, and it was called Lion's Den. And all the machines were good, but there was also another arcade. Actually, it was the Glitzy arcade. There was a Glitzy arcade that I don't remember the name of it, but it was a really nice venue. And they had maybe 4 setups, so 8 screens of Virtua Fighter 4. And when I played in that one, the punch button, the plunger popped off. So, but I was fine because I kind of figured out how to play, you know, even when there's no plunger there, like pushing the micro switch under it. And it feels weird the first time, but it was cool. Still won my matches and had good time. But I usually want to keep playing, but tonight I need to rest, and I need to prepare for a long day tomorrow. Tomorrow's a long day for me. There's my son's getting another tooth extracted. I gotta get my van's gonna get it's gonna get alignment and also install 4 new tires. It's really expensive, of course. And then I have an appointment with my best friend and my parents. My parents are hosting family time with my best friend's family too, since my best friend's in town. So tomorrow night I've got to do a bunch of stuff there too. So yeah, it looks like it's gonna be a draining day, so I need to rest a lot tonight. But otherwise, I love fighting. I usually go VF until 2 in the morning. I usually go 3 more hours more than now. But LD Wells, how you doing today? Yeah, the real arcade experience when you get the plungers popping off, these two fighting in this room is a really good sparring session too. It's really good for both.
Ready, go!
Hey, congratulations getting second at the local. Was it Koenraku? XTN couldn't make it, right? So I'm guessing Koenraku and you, right? But that's awesome. That is awesome. Congratulations on second. Always good stuff, LD Wells. Let's see who is streaming though today.
Knockout.
I've got grace and power. You've got zip.
Oh, Yukai-san, huh? So you got Yukai-san. What does this stream look like? They've got daily missions too. That's pretty cool. Looks like they're developing stuff. That's good. We got Eris playing Path of Exile. We got Trumps playing World of Warcraft. Hated Greatness playing Mecha Break, which is cool. Vampy Bit Me playing Model Builder. She's building models. Dizo's playing Street Fighter 6 training for Evo. Alright, let's put it on the VFTV. Sorry about this 2 scoops. Hey, Shite. Oh, tonight I'm calling it early, but normally I go late. But tonight I'm calling it early because I got a long day tomorrow. Really, really long day tomorrow. But thank you very much. Thanks for stopping by, Shite. We will play soon. You will join us soon. I'm going to raid the Dizo, so yeah. Yeah, I want him to. He's training Evo. I want everyone to cheer him as he trains in Evo. So we're gonna raid the Dizo for sure. That was actually my plan too. So.
Excellent.
Maximilian dude's doing MVC. Come on, Dizo.
Round 2. Ready, go!
Also, the Dizo resubscribed to me today, and I appreciate it so much. The Dizo is an awesome friend. Yeah. Why does it do this, Dizo? Okay. Alright, here y'all go. We're gonna start the raid. Alright. So why did vanilla VF5 character portraits look so good? VF5 vanilla has really good models, which is what are used in Final Showdown, and they have amazing stages. And they were going for a certain aesthetic and fidelity. The animations were kind of the older animations, so I like Final Showdown's animations way more than VF5 vanilla. So in motion, I love VF5 Final Showdown, but when we're looking at still images, I think Virtua Fighter 5 Vanilla looks really amazing. I think the models are gorgeous. I like a lot of things about VF5 Vanilla, but yeah. I like the soundtrack to VF5 Vanilla too, but I also like the soundtrack to Final Showdown, and I honestly like the Ultimate Showdown Revo soundtrack a lot myself, to be honest. But yeah, vanilla stages are really good. The only downer is that some of the models are like lower res, like the characters in the background. But everything else is gorgeous. Alright, here we go. Everyone say hi to the Dizo for me. Thank you all so much. Thanks for the support. We're gonna do more soon. Catch y'all later. Cheers. Where did it go? Why did it not raid? It doesn't look like it raided. Did it raid? I don't think it raided. Why could it not raid? Let's try this again. Sorry about that. We're gonna try the raid again. If it rated, awesome, but I'm really sure it did not. Oh, maybe it did raid. Okay, looks like it did raid. I'm just used to like a new interface on my OBS, and the OBS doesn't show it to me anymore. So I will see it in here.
Round one. Ready, go!
It's crazy.
Knockout! Round two. Ready, go!
Alright, thank you all very much. I'll catch you later, and I hope we rated. It really doesn't look like it on my interface, so I'm really
Round three.
blown away by this.
Go!
It's crazy, there's no raid that... what? So today was the first day of multi-streaming.
Knockout! Round four. Ready, go!
Alright, thank you all very much. It looks like we did get the raid in. I'm happy. Just everyone, we'll stop it after this match. But thank you all so much.
Round five. Ready, go! Knockout!
Alright everyone, thank you so much. Have a good one and take care. The raid was successful, so I'm really happy about that.